One thing they always do in biopics is they get these intense close-ups of the subject of the movie. Hello again. Nice to get out of intense zoom in. So, I'm back to review the Steve Jobs biopic, promptly titled Jobs. Jobs is directed by Joshua Michael Stern and is written by Matt Wythily, starring Ashton Kutcher, Dermot Mulroney, Josh Gad, Lukas Haas, Matthew Modine, J.K. Simmons, Leslie Ann Warren, Ron Eldard, Anna O'Reilly, and Victor Rasuk. Try and name 3 names from that list that the average person would know. Ashton Kutcher. That's it. So, Jobs is a movie about the life of Steve Jobs, and it sort of covers most of the important parts, starting from his college days and moving to the creation of Apple in his garage and it takes off all the way to the iPod. So it's a lot of time to span, and that's one of my main problems from Jobs. They try to cover a lot of stuff, and sometimes they don't go into stuff as much as I'd like, but I'll get to that in a minute. So, Ashton Kutcher plays Steve Jobs, and let me say, this is a great performance from him. I'd say this is probably his best, maybe? I really like That 70s Show, and the day I saw this, I watched a bunch of That 70s Show right before I went to see it, and he went from playing the idiot Michael Kelso in That 70s Show to the incredibly smart but very mean Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs in this movie, he can be very mean. He's brilliant, but he can be a jerk. And one of the good things about Jobs is I believe it is very true to his life and what actually happened. But the problem I have with this film is that, it just skips over so much, but there's so much to cover. But most of his college life is in a quick montage. The parts about he has this kid named Lisa, and that part is barely gone into, and it's very confusing. And there's a scene where Bill Gates practically steals Apple's ideas, and there's one scene where he's mentioned, and I was like, oh, this is so interesting, they're going to go into Bill Gates, and then that's it. A lot of it is spent on developing the computers and things, which is interesting, but sometimes I wish they would have gone more into Jobs' life instead of what he did. I guess I'd have to say that my main problem with Jobs is the direction by Joshua Michael Stern. I just don't like his direction. He would get some very bad shots of the actors and just weird angles, and I didn't like the way he did this movie. It really had a great performance from Ashton Kutcher as Steve Jobs, and actually a great performance from Josh Gad as Steve Wozniak. Him and Kutcher were the 2 best actors in this film. And J.K. Simmons as the manager he was a jerk, but I really like him because he was in Portal 2. But I just like the script is not special. It's okay, I guess. But this could have been a great movie. But Joshua Michael Stern sort of went in and ruined it. I mean, it's not horrible. It's watchable. It's entertaining. It can be slow at some parts, but it's like interesting. It's like a nice watch, like sit down movie night with your friends or family or something to just watch it. It's interesting, but it won't bore you to death. But I feel like with this great performance from Kutcher and Josh Gad's, they could have really made something great. I don't know, with a different director, maybe. Probably not Oscar worthy. I mean, no way this movie gets any Oscar nominations. But, so yeah. I'm going to give Jobs a B, which pains me to say it. So that's my thoughts on Jobs. And I guess, see you later.